How are you, Priscilla?
Hi, Zoe. Congratulations on the movie. As always, you are amazing.
Thank you.
How was the invitation to be on the Adam project?
Sean Levy reached out and offered me the part. He sent me the script. I loved the script, but the idea of traveling in the middle of COVID in 2020 was just unfathomable for me. But once all the Netflix executives, along with Sean, guaranteed my safety and the safety of my family, knowing that I had to do 2 weeks of quarantine for 6 days of shooting, I just felt like, okay, it may be worth the risk if I know that we are respecting all these protocols. But it was still very scary, and but it was worth it. It was worth it because everything turned out to be exactly as they promised. It was safe, it was graceful, it was professional, and we still managed to make a wonderful story.
You are in many sci-fi movies. What is special or different about the Adam project?
Well, this one is an all-family movie. It's just very inclusive because it has a wonderful balance of comedy and emotion and adventure and suspense. So it's the movie that you can sit down with your 7-year-old and you can sit down with your 70-year-old and you guys can all watch it together and really enjoy, where everybody takes what they need from it.
You are now as the queen of sci-fi movies. How do you see this title?
I accepted with great honor, thank you very much. I work very hard for it. It's a genre that I love. It's the one that's closest to my heart. I enjoy it. I like being in space. I like playing different things. I like knowing that I'm participating in the expansion of roles for women. You know, like for women to be inspired to believe that they can do many things besides just being someone's mother, someone's daughter, or someone's wife. They get to be many other things, you know? And it's different too, because I feel like we don't challenge our girls to be athletic enough. So by girls seeing girls that are just jumping all over the place and fighting all over the place, like it moves them to want to move as well.
Isso foi maneiro.
A queen, I would have never considered myself that. I just followed my heart. I really followed people that I look up to, and believed them when they said that we were going to have an amazing time telling a great story. And it brought me down a really beautiful road that I'm very proud of in my career.
And Black women are minorities in sci-fi. Do you believe you are an inspiration for changing in these numbers?
I do. So are Mexican women, let me tell you, because I've sat down with Salma Hayek and to know that there hardly was a Mexican in space was hurtful. You know, it was just mind-boggling. So I think that having diversity and inclusion in space, it's very important. It's just very important. It's like Mae Jemison. This was a woman that was filled with self-doubt, always had a fascination with space and the unknown, and wanted to be an astronaut her whole life. And it wasn't until she had a conversation with Nichelle Nichols, who played Uhura in Star Trek, that she felt inspired and courageous to go and take the test and be admitted into NASA, into the NASA program. So I think that seeing is very much believing. And having inclusion is very important. We need more women of color. We need more Black women in every space across the globe and across the universe, so that we continue to spread the message of hope, that if you see something, then you can be something. It's very important. Representation really matters. I have 3 sons, and we wrestle in my house where, like, what is teaching your kids about color and racism, and what is being colorblind? Like, I don't want to overwhelm them with topics that they're later going to inevitably discover, but I also don't want them to be completely ignorant to a reality. They're going to come home and be like, why didn't you do this? Let me tell you something. My children notice it first. Every time they turn the TV on, they always ask, where am I? Where are the boys that look like me? Where are the girls?
I agree with you. Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you.
Tenta não desmaiar com a força G, tá?
O que é força?